Hey there, VC. How is everybody? Hope everybody's having a great start to 2013. This will be my first video of the year, and I'm just going to make it short and sweet. It's going to be a thrift store find. I came across the other day, and for those of you who've seen some of my videos, you'll know I like to find turntables and stuff at thrift stores and then take them home and try to get them operable again. And so I went into the thrift store the other day, and I saw a box, and it said realistic lab turntable. And sure enough, there was a turntable inside the box. It even had the styrofoam packing material, so everything was there. $25. And I didn't even bother to test it out or nothing. I just grabbed it and went home with it. Because usually, or I would say 95% of the time, there's an issue with the turntable, and that's why it's at the thrift store to begin with. The odd time you'll find one that works just great when you buy it. So I'm anxious to get this home because I want to see what the issue is, and then start working on it, because I love a challenge when it comes to getting these old turntables up and running again. So hooked it up my system, and turned it on, and boy, was I disappointed. There's nothing wrong with the thing. It works fantastic, and so I have nothing. I was really hoping to spend the afternoon when I bought this, to spend the afternoon on working on it and getting it fixed. Now I don't have to do anything with it. Do I need another turntable? No, absolutely not. I got too many as it is now. But for $25, I couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to just quickly show it. Before I show it, though, just want to point out that I saw this turntable just a couple weeks ago too in another Vinyl Community member's video. It was Lawrence or Rosser 1978. He had the exact same turntable given to him by a nephew or a cousin or something. I can't remember exactly what. And I sent him a comment saying it was kind of a cool find. And so I've got the exact same one. So I'm just going to show it to you quickly. And here it is right here. And what it is, it's a realistic Lab 2100. Now I did a little bit of research on it. There's actually old Radio Shack catalogs that are online. You can view any Radio Shack catalog from any year. So when I found this just not too long ago, I was in my glory, because I love looking through those old catalogs, especially with the vintage gear that was out in the mid 70s to mid 80s, or early 80s, I would say. So this particular turntable first appeared in the 1983 catalog, and the only difference was that the one in the 1983 catalog was a model Lab 2000. This is a 2100, and really, after looking at the two, I can't see any difference. I don't know what the difference is, except for the number on the of the model. So I'm assuming it's basically the same machine. It retailed that year for $259. And the following year, it was replaced with the model that you see here, which is 2100, and it appeared in 1984. Now this, you got to keep in mind, this is when CDs are first coming out, and CD players as well. And the price of it is now $219.95, so it's $40 less than it was the year before. It made another appearance in the 1985 catalog, retailing for $199.95, so it's gone down another $20 in price. And in 1986, its last appearance at $159.95. And by this time, if you remember the CD boom like I do, if you are old enough to remember that, interest in turntables dropped really, really quick. And they were almost giving them away. And the turntables they were producing by 1986 were really crappy, all plastic construction. You can tell just by going through the Radio Shack catalog how the quality of the products had changed, say from 1980 to 1986. A huge difference in product quality. This turntable here is actually one that I really have never been a big fan of realistic or lab, but it is a fairly solid turntable. I was really kind of impressed with it. It weighs in at 15 pounds, direct drive with pitch control, and it's linear tracking, and it does track beautifully. I was really amazed. Usually when there's a problem with these turntables, that's Usually where the problem is in the tracking mechanism of the tone arm, because it runs on a separate motor to the motor that drives the platter. And it also has the size and speed controls. So it doesn't have automatic size and speed selection like some of these linears do. You have to set it yourself with those two buttons there, and then the strobe, and then you can cue the machine fast and use the arrow buttons to send the arm either towards the center or towards the edge if you want to select a different track than what's playing. And there's a repeat button too if you want to listen to the disc repeatedly over and over again, and then the play cut button. So also, looking at this turntable too, it really makes me think that it may possibly have been manufactured by Technics, because Realistic was their brand name, Radio Shack's brand name, but all their product was made by other companies, whether it be Sony, Technics, whoever. But just because of the quality of the drive system in this, which appears to be very good quality, and it reminds me of the direct drives of a Technics system. So I'm guessing it was probably made by Technics. So very quickly, I'm just going to show you how it works, or it working. So all you got to do to get it going is just press the play button, and the arm goes across. A little too close to the edge of the record there, I think, but there's your cue button. It jumps up a little bit. It could go up a little bit smoother. That might be something I can tinker with, but it's not really a big concern, because it kind of jumps when it comes up. And then you use the arrow buttons to move down to select whatever track you want to hear, and the cue button again to load. Okay, and when you want to, if you want to end the record early, or it'll shut off by itself, hit the play cut button, and that takes the arm all the way across. So another turntable for my room. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There's so much going on in here right now, it's not even funny. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. I thought it was kind of a cool find for only 25 bucks. And you know, hopefully I'll get another video going with some vinyl finds in the near future. Okay, everybody, take care.